missing a pretty good chunk there. Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
God, I wonder who donated number 111. I think I could figure that out.
There ain't much here, so it shouldn't take too long. I wouldn't think.
Here's a crown jewel.
What all's in here?
Oh, that's the $100 item. What is it? That's a $400, $500. Isn't it a $400 or $500 value? Oh yeah, value.
I'm good.
Okay, anyone who will be actively bidding, please move to the front. Anyone who has a bidder number who will be actively bidding, please move to the front. I don't want to move there.
I can't hear with a lot of people around me.
When this auction is over, they will be passed. We'll have our treasurer there and our membership director there.
So he's about to work in the LA area, and again, we want to thank the International Lyman Museum for donating a number of items tonight as well.
It's been a great day, hasn't it? Y'all had fun? Had a good time? Found all the blasts that you've ever been looking for? Fantastic. Seen all the people that you've been missing for a while? Exchange addresses and internets and Facebooks and all that cool stuff. I don't have any of that, so.
That's why we can never find you.
You could never find me because I'm never there. Gary, at this point, we're going to start the auction. The only people that can pass through back there is somebody that has a dire emergency to use the restroom. Okay? And it's got to be a guy. The ladies' restrooms are right here. Okay. A little bit of what's going on. This auction is to the benefit of the National Insulator Association. Everything that you choose to bid on goes directly to the funds that we need in the association to continue many of the projects that are sitting kind of like on a shelf gathering dust for lack of funding. And hopefully this will pull some of those things out. We can dust them off and accomplish those things, which will ultimately benefit all of us. I am not an auctioneer. If I look real hard, I'm a peddler. I know how to sell stuff, and I know how to prevent myself from buying stuff. Tonight, I'm hopeful that I'm kind of a go-between of being a peddler. I hope that I can sell you on the idea that there's some stuff up here that you really, really, really need. And if you don't really, really need it, then the NIA really, really needs the money that you will spend on that. So if you're ready, and even though it's only 10 minutes, it looks like we're into it. And we've got a fair amount of pieces up here to work with. And I do definitely want to be out of here by 6, because we definitely have a fantastic rest of the evening, and I see a number of people yawning already, and I have no idea how you're going to manage the fireworks. So why don't we get started? Mike, would you show everybody item number 100?
Vicki has volunteered to be the mic, and I think she's way cuter than I am, so I'm going to let her. Yeah, we'll agree.
I suspect they'll probably bid higher if you're in the back of the room.
There we go. I'm headed there.
Okay, what she's holding up is a CD 121 Purple Cow Toll. Let's start the bidding at $5. So I see 5, I got 5 right over here, I got 6 right over there, 7's over there, 8, 9. See, I don't have to do this. I've got 10, 11 way in the back of the room. Why are you in the back of the room?
Because I'm stupid.
I got 12 over there,
That was
13
Ron
right down
Jenkins.
here. I got 13, I've got 14 over here, I got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, you're out. 25, it's 6 to you. 26, he wants it really bad. 27, 28, 29, you're out. 30, 30, he's at 30, you're out. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 40. I'm counting over here. I got 1 and 10 and 20 and 30 and 40. I'm good, 40. He's at 40. I now have 41. 2? Do I have 2? Do I have 2? 42. 43 way over there. You're both out. 44. 44. I jumped in one. 44. 45. 6. 7. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 52. Anybody else? Anybody else? 83. 87. $52. Back at the dock. We have that?
Walk around.
Yep.
Oh, look at
One
there.
card on the piece, and that's it.
That had the value on here, 52.
That
It's
is
on there.
pretty. Look at that thing shining. It's
Take
not
his
even
and
got a
yours, keep them
glass
both
shelf
together
of
all the
light.
way through. That way if there's a question, we can work it out.
Let's start that at $5 bill. I got 5, I got 6. 15. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19, 20. I'm at 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40, 40. Enough of that. Take one back. There you go. 45? Yep. 45. 50. 50. I got 50. 55, anybody? Anybody 55? You got it, a $50 bill. I need the number 8007. Looks like we have a Cobalt Hemi 162 signal. Oh my God, look at that.
Is it big? No. Got one chip drip.
One chip drip. Put that in the back. Who cares?
Oh, keep it going
That's
back together.
incredible.
$1? No question mark.
250.
300.
250. 300. I have 300. 350. 350. 325. 325. I have a 325. 350. I have 350 in the back of the room. 375. 375. You're out.
360.
360. I have 360. You're out. 385. 385, 395, anybody 395, 395, 385. I can't read that number. It's way too far in the back of the room.
Too far back, you can't bid.
9443.
9443.
Hey.
What I have here is a piece of really early history. How many of you know what a scale drawing is? Do you know what has to happen before a scale drawing is made? A shadow profile with measurements. I have a letter here dated April 4th, 1990. Hi, Carol and John. This gadget is, I suppose, Merry Christmas, either 4 months late or 8 months early. I hope it will come in handy in the future, both at your home and in your travels to shows and other collections. I had planned it long ago as an incentive to you to get profiles on all the US threadless, but also for general use on any item. It just took a long time to round up the various materials to make it, and it goes on. Signed, Jack Todd. And with it came the step-by-step instructions, as only Jack Todd could pen them. That will come with it as well. What we have here is a box. And the tools that were made to go with it. There were calipers to measure the height of any insulator. There were at least 8 tongue depressors, all cut to measure the exact diameter of the pinhole or the cable groove or the side groove for any insulators. Of course, I had a piece of tin foil to go up into the pinhole to get the pitch of the threading. Of course, that wasn't necessary on the threadless, I understand that. But the threaded, I needed that little tool. I had Scotch tape. I had the right kind of pencils to be used to make the profile drawings. And then there's the box. The box is hinged, has a piece of plastic, and in order to make sure that box was at 90 degrees, Jack included these little tools. And I'll show you just the one. Exactly 90 degrees. And then, once you got your insulators, he gave you all sorts of blocks to lift it up so it was resting on the inner skirt of the insulator. And then you would tape your piece of tracing paper to the back window, shine your light on the insulator sitting here, and I'd stand behind here and trace them. And then he had a prescribed number of dimensions that I needed to provide to him so that he could do the drawings that you all use today. It goes for all one money, all the box, the letters, the whole schmear. And I will let you try and put it back in the box that he created to put it in. Okay, that's it.
Okay, that's a piece of history. John's having fun. This is a puzzle.
You can go ahead.
All right, I will go ahead. Here we go. It's worth $500.
Probably.
300. 2. Okay, we're gonna get back to two. $25. I got 25 back there, 30 over here, 35 back there, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70, 75 and 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 150, 160, I'm going by 10, 60, 70, 80. Is that a bid back there?
Don't stretch my head.
All right, watch out. 180, I'm at 180. 180, 185, no, 190, 190, 200. Where was I a minute ago? 200. All right, I know y'all want to have fun. 200. I got 200. 210, right here. 220, I got 220. 230 over here. 240 over there. 250 over here. 260 over there. 270 over there. 280 over there. 290 over here. $300. This is where we were going to start. 320. 320. I want 340. 320. Anybody? 330. Anybody? 325. 320. The number? Your number? 12 hole. Sean and Carol, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. That's way cool.
That is very cool. Does everybody know what just happened?
You all know what just happened? The Lineman Museum. Sometimes you're just a winner. It's just there. By the way, I don't know if you have seen him, talked to him, dealt with him. He has the most magnificent YouTube interview, about 13 minutes, that Mr. Doyle conducted and put on the internet. This kid knows insulators, okay? And I'll tell you what I know about what he knows about. In the interview, he was asked, what would you share with any other young collector that's just coming into the hobby? You know what the answer was? Save up your money. All right, we've got ourselves a CD 191 yellow cow top with the bottom half of another piece. Okay? This has some severe provenance for those who are interested in such. This piece was found, oh, by the way, if you notice, there is a repair on it, okay? There is a repair. This piece was found on Sunday, January the 27th, 1974. The piece was found on Monday, January the 28th, 74. The note says, found an excavation at Scott and San Fernando Roads in Burbank, California. These are the real deal. They've been in nobody else's possession other than Mr. Selby. Let's start this at $100 and see where it goes. I've got 100, 500 over there. Let's go by hundreds. 500, 600 over there. I've got 600, I've got 700, 800, 900, $1,000 bill, 101, that's 1,100, 1,100. I've got 1,100 over here, 12, 1,150, 1,150, 1,150 here, 1,200 there. I've got 1,200, 1,250 there, 13 back there, yes, back to you, 1,350.
Where's the repair?
On the insulator.
Yeah, let him look at it.
1,400 I have. 1,450, sir. 1,450 I have. 1,500 to you. 1,500. You looked at that for 30 minutes already. 1,600 over here, Cole, and you're out. You're old. 1,650 back there. 1,650.
Come on, Colin, buy it.
17. I'm looking for 17. 1,625.
You're right, 1650.
1,650. I'm looking for 1,675. I have 1,675. 1,700. 1,700. I'm selling it for 1,675. $2,958. The provenance goes with it. Put that in the pinhole. This gentleman's entire collection was cataloged with little notes like this, typewritten. There was a copy in the book. There was a copy in the pinhole.
I have never sweat so much in my life.
Talk about keeping an
I want to buy a valve.
What's happening?
I think it's a valve
The
for
next
free.
one. Okay. You ready for 717? Or whatever it is, 117?
Yeah. You gonna help me?
They're carefully determining who's going to hang on to this.
It also has a glass.
This is C-190, 191, Yellow Cow Tramp. We have graciously named it the Selby. That's where we got it from. Douglas Selby was a collector in Southern California for many, many years. The family donated his entire collection to the association. This is the last of that collection. Okay? This is the last of that collection. If you looked at it closely, you'll notice that the base piece has approximately a 1 by 1 inch chip, or a missing piece. Okay? That's just provenance and character and all that wonderful stuff. This piece was found Thursday, January 24th of 1974 at the same excavation, Scott and San Fernando Roads in Burbank, California. This was found, not purchased by anybody else. Okay. I'm hearing $1,000 right here. 2,000 over there. 2,500 someplace. 2,500. 2,100. 22. 23 to you. 22, 23. 2,300 over here. 24. 2,400. 25 to you. 25 to you. The other ones list in the guide at $3,500. Somebody's getting the bargain.
Sell it.
Make it $3,000 and I'll give you a signed autographed copy of Mill Hullett's hard copy book, hardcover. Where are we?
22.
can go for 25. 24. Anybody else? 2,500. I have 2,500. 26. 26 over here. 27 over there. 3,000. 3,000 over here. 3,500. 3,100. Anybody else? 3,050.
Yeah.
That gets the book too, right?
Right.
3,000 once, twice, with the book.
Am I bid?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
At 3.
Yes, that's fine.
One more time. Let's go home.
Bill, what's your number?
What's the number again?
I got it all. I shake it.
That's okay.
I'm shaking too.
I'm excited.
I am too. Here's the provenance.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Anybody want this? Anybody interested in what had just happened here in the last hour? You all raised $6,672. All right. I'll let the folks over here deal with the process part of this. I'm going to go sip of more cold water. Okay. Please use the exit out there where the door is open, please.